So Tom is driving from Windham to Bar Harbor, a distance of 300 miles. He drives at a constant 60 miles per hour. That per tells us that's going to be our rate. And this is the equation. Oh, great. We even gave you the equation. You didn't have to come up with it. So y equals 300 minus 60x. So what's the slope and y-intercept? Well, the slope is the number multiplying the x. So the slope is the m, and that's a negative 60. Do not include the x. Don't write the x. It's just negative 60. And the y-intercept is going to be this term here, which is 300. So graph the equation. Start at 300. Got to go down 60 over 1. So these boxes work out any kind of good. If these boxes are going up by 33 1/3. Shucks, that's not very good. Alright, so we're going to go down 60, which is a little more than that, over 1. How can I get something that's going to come out even? I don't think we can. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the x-intercept. So if I plug in y equals 0, then it gives me this, and that'll give me where it crosses the x-axis. So I add this over. I could estimate, but my graph would come out kind of crappy, and then I might not get the end here. And since it wants the x-intercept, I'm finding it now, in case you got a little confused for a second there. So I have 300 equals 60x, or 60x equals 300, whatever. Divide both sides by 60, and I get 5 equals x. So that is my, oh yeah, I would have been way off. Y is my x-intercept is 5. So here's our line. There's the graph. What do the x and y intercept mean? So what do they mean? For the x-intercept, I'll do that in green. So this is the x-intercept. That's 5, 0. So really got to think of units. This is hours, and this is miles. So that means at 5 hours, they had 0 miles, so they arrived. Then for the y-intercept, that's the point 0, 300. So at 0 hours, they had, whoa, what's a they? So at 0 hours, they had 300 miles to go. Or the trip must have been 300 miles long. Alright, so one more. These are the word problems, topic 6 that you guys were a little worried about. This is topic 7, intercepts, and kind of topic 5, word problems. So this is as bad as it gets. It's not really too bad here. Write a linear function that gives the cost in dollars as a function of the number of hours of the tour. So that means linear function gives cost as a function of dollars, number of hours. So hours is our x, cost is our y. So declare your variables. X equals hours and y equals cost. And so this y goes with this x, and this y goes with this x. So it's basically finding the equation of a line through 2 points. So this is like the point 255. So for 2 hours, it's $55, and for 3 hours, it's $70. So what you're going to do is get your change in y over your change in x, which is that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. So that's going to be 70 minus 55 over 3 minus 2, which gives us 15 over 1, and that's 15 over $1 per hour. So our function is y equals 15 times x plus some y-intercept. So now that you've done all these topics, there's two ways. If I give you 2 points, which essentially this word problem just gives us 2 points to get the equation of a line. If I give you 2 points, then there's 2 different ways to get the slope-intercept form. One way would be the older way, which is find the b. So what we're going to do is plug in one of our values. Let's plug in the 3 and the 70. It doesn't matter which one. We'll do that one. So 70 equals 15 times 3 plus b. So 70 equals 45b plus b minus 45 gives us 25 equals b. So then we got to remember to go back up and write our equation. So the 25 goes here. Y equals 15x plus 25. There's our function. The other way would be to use the y minus y1 thing, which is the point slope form of the equation. So you'd be y minus 70 equals the slope times x minus 3, and then you'd have to get that to slope-intercept form. Alright, so either way would be okay, but you have to end up with this. Then what would the cost for 5 hours be? We just plug that in for x. So we get 15, sorry, this is kind of all over the place. This is answer A, answer B, 15 times 5 hours plus 25. So 15 times 5 hours is 75 plus 25 would be $100. Yes, do include the units.